Hey everyone, it's me, Minty again. Not sure who else would you expect here because I'm the only one who runs this channel. But today I decided to do a tutorial on PMX editor, and I assume that most of you who are watching sorry, will want to use the editor in English, but I'm used to using the Japanese one, but I downloaded the English one a few days ago and I tried to see what it's like, so and I tried to see what it's like, but I got confused because I'm not used to it. So sorry if I'm gonna be changing between the editors because I'm just not used to English one. So obviously for making models you need a PMX editor. I'm not gonna go through how to download it and where you can find it. You can pretty much find it very easily in Google. And make sure you have all the requirements for that as well. And the one I'm using here, I don't know if it's like this for all the editors, but and I also don't remember if it was for my PMDE editor here too. But when you download it, it's most likely in zip file. When you want to, when you're about to extract the files, don't do that yet. First, just right-click on the folder and unblock the file. Then you can extract the files. Otherwise, your editor is just gonna give you a shit ton of error messages that you have to click through, and just then the editor will pop up. So yeah, here's the editor. Why is the screen so tiny? You can expand the PMX view. I personally like to work in a smaller window, but you do what you want. Why is this so laggy? So yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do in this tutorial, but I'm just gonna improvise. Let's see where that goes. And since I'm not used to English PMX, then together with you, I'm gonna also learn a bit about it. So here's the, I don't know what everyone else calls it, but I call it the main window because pretty much everything is here. So here's the info, well, yeah, info about your models. Here's the name of your model. Here's like all the notes, comments about it, Japanese version, English version. I'm not sure what the difference between these is, but yeah, whatever. Vertex. Here it's gonna show you the polygons that are on the model, and this 0 here. Once you have loaded your part, it will obviously change the number, and it's the number of polygons you have. And I believe that some of you probably maybe can't use the PMX editor, so you have to use PMD editor. And here's the tip: make sure that your model does not exceed 65,000 polygons, because otherwise your model will be completely fucked up. Face, I have no idea what this tab is because I've never used it, and I think in the Japanese one it's not even available. It has just 3 lines there. Shut up, laptop. Or not. Oh, no, PMD editor had 3 lines. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, okay. Probably not important if you're if you're just a newbie. Material is gonna show you the parts that your model has. Bone, obviously bones. Morph is the facial expressions. Display panel, I have no fucking idea what that is. Body is the physics. Joints, soft body, no freaking clue. But yeah, and let's go through PMX view as well. So this selects the polygons that you're gonna have here. This is, again, I don't know, but it activates automatically if you click on this selection tool. So this selects bones, this selects physics, and that selects joints. And here, the region, it's just the way you want to select the polygons. So this just selects one polygon at a time. This selects in a square. This is totally like free. I find it very useful. I discovered it just a few days ago. Wow. This is a circle tool. I'll come back to these later as well. And this is a triangle tool. I can't show you it here right now, and I have no idea what this is. I tried using it the other day and I couldn't. So I have still no idea what this is. Yeah, laptop, please. I still have a lot to learn. Object, again, no idea what that is. Mask, yeah, this shows you all your parts here, and I'm gonna come back to it later again. Oh yeah, this is just you can click on these to rotate the parts here, but I like to do it myself. Yeah, I did that. I have, again, no idea what this is. This is weighing window, and this is again, no idea. Oh, come on. Again, I have no idea what the subview is. And this is a test window, I believe. Transform view, yeah. Well, that looks very different from what I'm used to. Yeah, and also here, all kinds of things that I'm not really used to either. So, I guess I'm gonna show you how I myself make models. Mind you that different people make models in totally different way. There's no one correct way to make models. There are probably more comfortable ways to make models. My way probably isn't the most comfortable. I don't know. But yeah, you'll find your own way to make models. I have to say that mine is quite basic. Like I said, I don't know how to use this thing, and I don't know what this is and this is, and I can't add physics and joints because I know I'm gonna fuck my model up. So I had pre-selected the items what I'm gonna use for this model. It's just very random model. So yeah, like I said, different people make models in a different way, but obviously, well, not obviously, but I believe that everybody should start by uploading the base and perhaps the head if it's not already attached. So yeah, I'm using an idle master base, and this is a Keo head. I'm not gonna go through the credits right now. I'm gonna post them in the description. So yeah, laptop, can you not? Yeah, to see the polygons, just click on this green cluster here, and it will show you the polygons. Orange means that your polygons are selected, like this. The bones are sometimes annoying to me, so I disable them. Well, I mean, make them invisible. So a few days ago when I was learning it, I was surprised when I unclicked this and everything disappeared, because in the Japanese PMX editor, this does not happen. I actually don't know if there's an updated version of it that has these things, but I have been using my PMX editor without updating it ever since I downloaded it the first time. So just disable this thing, and now if you unselect, this also unselects. Yeah. So I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna try to fit the head to the body because it looks way too small. And yeah, to select the parts, you just obviously select. I disabled these because they're kind of annoying me. To resize, I just right click on this and go to this thingy that says scale, and it has this S in the brackets. So now you can overall just make it bigger or smaller. This Z-axis, I believe, yeah, which I don't recommend using for faces unless it's intentional. X-axis makes it thinner like this, and Y-axis does this. But I'm gonna use this middle part here. Now, as you can see, I have two necks here, and I should probably delete one of them. Or laptop. Or somehow make them, like, blend into each other, because I feel like if I delete the Kyo one, this head is not gonna look good. And if I delete the iDOLM one, it's also gonna look pretty shit. So, oh yeah, in this vertex window here, again, I don't know what this is, split, I'll come to it in a second. Move up, move down, it pretty much, I think, changes the order of the parts. Check all, that means obviously gonna check all of these so you can move all the parts. Check none, it unchecks everything. Inverse checked, I believe you understand what that means. Delete parts, also, you understand what that means. So I'm gonna try find the neck here, which I just unselected. I'm struggling right now. Okay. Is that all? Probably. So I feel like iDOLMaster's neck, I feel like iDOLMaster's neck is a little too thick. So I'm gonna select the neck part, and I'm just gonna make it slightly thinner. And I'm probably looking at it thinking that the base and the face totally don't match color wise and also outline wise. That is easily manageable. So, oh my god. This is the base, I believe, obviously. So this base doesn't have a texture, so it's just recolored. So try to play around with colors and see what colors blend in the best. In this case, knee. Yeah, close enough. I'm still gonna edit. I'm still gonna try blend in the Kyo neck if I can find it. Not you. By the way, this thingy here, it also has these resizing things, except it doesn't have this gray thing that you can, that enables you to resize all the parts together, just on the axis thing. And so for the outline, oh well, never mind. I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's not gonna be a functional model anyway, probably. But yeah, the outline edge. If you uncheck it, it disappears. If you want the outline still, but don't want it to be black or that dark, you can just click on here and start changing colors. You can make it green, which I don't think is really good, but who knows, maybe you will like it. I'll try it to be relatively close to the skin color, but a little darker. I got the idea from the Tita models because they usually have this kind of thing. But they have this purplish kind of shadow to it, something like this. But I prefer using something skin colored, but darker. And if you don't want the outline to be so thick, you just put 0 point something, let's say 0.1, it's very, very thin, and I usually like to keep it around 0.4 or 0.6. So this is kinda okay. This is also fine. This, well, I think it depends on the model really. Sometimes it shows to me it's quite thin and normal. Here, I don't know. I think it's okay. But since I just can't be bothered to add the outline to her face, I'm just gonna disable it. You can just also put 0 here, really, and the outline doesn't show either. So, like I already mentioned, people make models differently, but how I like to make my models is like, I like to compare making models to building houses. So, basically from the bottom to the top. But some people like to start their models with adding the hair to the base first, and then adding clothes and stuff and accessories. Some people like to add the base as the very last thing. So everybody does it differently. I'm just gonna disable all the outlines here. I don't know where the, oh, okay. So, yeah. And to me it's just logical to start from the bottom. I don't know about you. Yeah. So, here's another tip. You don't always have to make your model's feet fit into the shoes. Sometimes you just gotta delete the skin under it. And the amount of skin that you're gonna delete depends on what your model is wearing. I believe so, at least. Like, for example, if your model is wearing like slippers or something, you probably don't want to delete that much if the slippers are somewhere here. If it's wearing slippers, just delete this part here, unless they have like peep toe slippers on or something. But don't delete too much, because you never, well, I mean, it's not that you never know what part you're gonna use, or obviously you do, but what I mean by that is, if you're working with a part that you haven't worked with before, you obviously don't know how it's gonna work later. Like, let's say if I deleted this much from her, this much. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the slip thing. Split. I mean, not slip. Split thing. It separates the part you selected from the bigger part. So let's say I delete this. No, unselect unless. Otherwise, it's gonna delete the shoes. So it doesn't look that bad. Okay, nails are there, so it doesn't look that bad until you look inside. Oopsie. It looks weird, but probably nobody is gonna see it. And since you, holy shit, what am I doing? Why am I? What is this? Okay. So you don't know how the shoes are gonna work. So right now it looks pretty normal. Where can I reset this? Oh, here it is. But you never know. But to me, I don't want to delete that much. I usually delete the well, about this much or so. By the way, how I got all the parts back, I just undid it. Control Z. And if you want to redo it, Control Y. Oh no! I forgot. I'm stupid. What the hell did I select again? What is this? No, go away. Okay, that didn't select the way I wanted it to select. Never mind. It's manageable. It's manageable. Hello, Why is it selecting it? Why is it selecting the shoes if I didn't do that? What the fuck is going on with these? Okay, here I'm gonna show you the triangle tool. So I use it when I can't normally select the parts that I want. So you can select the parts like so, but you have to hold the shift key, otherwise it's just not gonna select in bigger portions. My laptop is so laggy. Help. This doesn't happen with Japanese one. Okay, I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. Whatever. I'm not making a perfect model. I'm just showing you how to use stuff. Why are you selecting this? This doesn't happen in the Japanese one. Okay, I wanted to see where the nails are. Are they... Yeah. So if your model has nails and the nails are both the same material, but by that I mean the nails are the nails and the hand are so-called connected to the ones on the feet, make sure that you split these and then delete these without deleting the fucking shoes. There we go. Not perfect, I don't care. Oh, by the way, here's the texture thingy here. So when you're adding the textures or changing the textures, make sure that the texture you want to use is in the same folder as your model. It can be in the subfolder too, like for example, let's just create a folder. I don't know, for example, put it here. Right. So let's find where this is. So you have to know the name of your file and also the format of the file. So this one is a bitmap image, so it has to have BMP here. If it's PNG, add PNG, JPEG, JPEG. Although I've read somewhere that the JPEG files aren't really good for the model. I don't know. Maybe it's changed. I don't know. There can also be other type of files you can put here, like TGA, DDS, and other stuff. But I mostly use PNG and BMP, or TGA if I don't want to change the texture of a base. So yeah, let's say I want to change it to this texture, so its name is 2 and the type is, oh fucking hell, this is gonna take forever. It's a bitmap image, I didn't see it. So let's say you want to change it, you write 2 here, and suddenly it's white. Why? Because it's not in the same folder as the base. But if it's in a subfolder, all you have to do is just type the name of the subfolder / and wait until my laptop is gonna... Okay, I just have to click here. And ta-da! Here it is. I don't usually like keeping textures and stuff in subfolders, but yeah, if you're the type that likes to be more organized, you can keep them in subfolders. So yeah, that's how it is. You just have to make sure you get the file type right and the name. If the name is too difficult or something, you can just right click, rename, Control C, it copies it, and then just Control V in the texture slot over here. I might make a tutorial just about this material tab, about the textures and stuff, But right now I'm gonna just briefly do the introduction here. So, if your model is wearing pants or a shirt, or maybe also a dress, but I'll talk about it later, you would want to delete extra skin under the clothes. Otherwise the skin is just going to protrude from the clothes on the surface, and that's just going to look very weird. Unless you're a CML and you can make models so that the skin doesn't go through the clothes. I'm gonna show you what CML models are like. Wait up. So here's that adorable CML model, and this model has skin under the clothes and it's not deleted. Okay, that's not it, la 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 la. Yeah, see? How... Oh, and yeah, they're perfectly functional as well. Like, it doesn't go through the clothes. How did you do that, CML? I'm jealous. So yeah, if you don't want the skin go through the clothes, delete it under it. I'm gonna show you how. Oh yeah, by the way, when you're adding parts to the PMX editor, make sure that, hold up, make sure that when this window pops up, click on add and OK, because if you put new, all this thing is gonna disappear and you're just gonna get the part you want to add. Make sure to click here first. Okay. Now, here are the pants, and here's the thing. You don't always have to fit them to what your model is looking like. Like, for example, you don't have to be like, oh, I have to move the legs so that it's gonna line up to what it's here. Like, you don't have to like select this and then start rotating it and putting back into place. You can just leave it the way the pants are, the way they just are, and just fix other things here. So I'm just gonna take this, select a good amount of skin here, not too much because I don't remember what part I'm using after this, what it looked like. And then just right click, split. It didn't split. Split, yes. Unclick this one and the jeans. This, delete parts. And now you do have legs, but not the skin part of it. So you can now delete the undies. If I only knew where the hell they are. Here they are. I hope they didn't have any. They do have extra. Oopsie, nope. Yep. Again? Come on. Okay, these are attached, so split and delete. It doesn't matter also where you click. If you have selected the part, it doesn't matter. You don't have to click on the selected part to click on any of these. The only thing that's gonna split is the part that you selected. Oh my god, can somebody please tell me why is this happening here? Because this is very annoying. Can I disable it as well? Oh my god! How many parts are there? Fuck. Great! This does not happen in Japanese PMX editor. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, everything is deleted here for now. So yeah, now you can just, oops, just move around the things here a little. Make sure you don't make it look too hideous. So yeah, now this thing is here. Don't worry, Okay, I'll show you how to move bones. Well, it's not very difficult. And first I'm gonna move these shoes over here. I'm not gonna like fix anything because this model is nowhere near perfect, and I'm not trying to make it perfect. It's just for this tutorial. I'm not gonna use it anywhere. Well, not that I use any of my models anywhere, but whatever. No. So when you want to move bones, obviously you have to click here. Otherwise, it's just not gonna do it. And I suggest to turn this off, because in case you have anything selected over here, it's gonna move the part to, like, let's say I have those jeans here. You didn't see. Yeah. So if I choose bones here, it's also gonna choose the polygons here. But if you don't want it, just disable here. So yeah, it's very simple. I have no idea what the fuck these bones are. So yeah, in this bone tab, you can see all the bones here. You can just click on here and scroll with the arrow keys and see where what bone is. Yeah. It's also a good way to choose the bone you want and stuff. Again, I have no idea what this is. So yeah. Now what I'm gonna do is oh yeah, I wanted to see what those bones are. Sure. I'm just gonna move these. Right. Here's another thing. There are those things called hidden bones. So if you click on this gray circle here, you can see these tiny bones. So if you're not a professional or anything, just you're just starting to use it, I suggest you enable them so you can see them and just move them wherever you need to. Since I'm used to moving with them without seeing them, I usually don't have them enabled. So yeah. And I also have the sweater here, but I'm not gonna upload it right now and stuff, because that's just too much. So I'm gonna just do a little hair thingy, hair pulling thingy here. So yeah, I have this thing with hair that usually when I upload some kind of hair, it has physics and joints and stuff, but since it's so it can be very confusing to select all the bones and then physics and joints after you had aligned all this hair here. Then what I do always is I go down. I upload. No, I don't upload. I take the hair together with its bones and physics and joints. Holy crap. And then move it a little further back so it won't clash with everything else and it will be easier for me to move them. I did not know that there are so many joints here and also physics that we don't need. To get rid of them, just select these. Now press Shift key and hold it and then drag it to select the separated parts, and then just delete button. Yes. And here physics, just click on it, delete button, delete, delete, delete. I usually keep the ones that have the name over here. It just shows that they're weight to this one certain bone. I don't know if this physic actually needs to be here, because I don't know what joint that is. I mean, what physic. Whatever. Yeah, I have joints enabled, not physics. We definitely don't need leg physics or skirt physics, so you can just take these in a group and delete them. I'm gonna delete this. Oopsie. Delete, 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 delete. Okay, all of the other, oh no, not all, these are booby physics. Right, so now they're deleted. Bones, yeah. No. So what I do is take this, move further away to make my life easier. No, not in this folder. Oh yeah. Also, make sure that you save it in the correct folder. Otherwise, it's not gonna go well. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So where are you? Here you are. Yeah. So now we can select this without worrying why the oh, wait, what? No fucking idea what the fuck is going on with this editor, but okay. So if you don't want to see all this clusterfuck, you can just hide these here and just move apart. I'll leave it like this right now. Also, going back to textures. Some parts have like these specific textures, like this hair for example. It has textures like this and stuff. But let's say you don't really like this texture and you want your own and you don't know how to edit, or you just don't want to edit, but you have something very like something that you really want to use. Like for example, I chose this sky blue. I renamed it to SB because I thought the name was too long. So, whoa. Some parts maybe like very strict and don't take textures, every texture very well. But I found that this hair, it's actually it spares me a lot. So you can just write SB here. It probably was PNG or not. Oh, I think it was BMP. I just have to click on this window here. And ta-da! And it looks pretty good. Not all parts accept all kinds of textures. They have to have like certain kind of thing going on. And yeah, I'm gonna change the outline here as well. 0.4. My laptop is very laggy. So yeah, that's what it is. And yeah, you can change in PMX editor. You can change the texture of many files, but just clicking and dragging them, and then you can just change the color of them at the same time and stuff. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. I have also some more tips to give you on making models, but I think it's gonna be in a separate video, which I'm gonna film right after this one. But thanks for watching. I hope it was a little bit helpful at least. If you didn't understand something, I'll try my best to describe and help you with something. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there are a lot of tutorials online that you can look and learn from. But right now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a nice day and see you in my next video. Bye bye!